Hi guys, so I'm making another video on how to peel pineapple because I've been seeing some videos that people are peeling a chunk of the pineapple and leaves you with less meat. So I'm just showing you how we do it back home, or at least in our household. So this is how we peel and cut our pineapple back home. Um, so just, peel the pineapple close to the meat and don't worry about the brown spots or the eyes, as we call them back home, which we actually have a legend about it. And I'll tell you about it later. But this was what Melanie Love said in a post she wrote about salting fresh pineapple, which we've been doing in the Philippines. Pineapple, along with its many health benefits, has an incredibly distinct taste. Some stay away, while others, like me, can't get enough. Excuse me. The physical effects, a tingling or itchy sensation in the mouth and throat, are a big reason people prefer not to eat this golden fruit. They're caused by bromelain, protein in pineapple, if I'm saying that correctly, that breaks down other proteins while it's active. If the flavor isn't doing it for you, that odd feeling can be hard to overcome. That's why soaking or washing pineapple in salt water is such a great hack. Salt will actually activate the bromelain before it even enters your body. So by the time you eat it, the protein will have gone inactive. So I usually just salt it for a minute or two and then rinse it. I usually use rock salt, which we have a big amount of back home. Like it's like nothing. You pay nothing. I'm not 100% sure how much it is right now with inflation and stuff, but that's what I used to do. But you can still use your regular table salt with it. So, about the legend. So, oh, wait. So I'm just slicing it here diagonally, um, where the ice part is, and just make like a wedge cut to remove the part, and continually doing it until you can't see the ice. But this particular pineapple doesn't really have that much ice, but I'm doing the slicing method anyway because it just helps me keep track on what on what to slice next. So yeah, and I'm using the Cutco knife here. Very, very good knife. And about the legend, so this is the English version I saw online that I'm just gonna rehash. So a long time ago, when pineapple was not yet known to anyone, in a faraway village, there lived a mother and a daughter. Aling Rosa and her daughter named Pinang. She is 10 years old. Her father died when she was young. Excuse me. I have colds. Anyway, Aling Rosa wants her to grow up obedient and hardworking, so she is teaching her life lessons at a very early age. She would teach her household chores, but Pinang easily gets tired because they were the only two left living together. Aling Rosa most of the time will just let it go. One day, Aling Rosa was not feeling well, like me right now, and was bedridden. Well, not that extent. She cannot do household chores, so she asks Pinang to cook for them. And like before, Pinang's enthusiasm for doing the chores is bland. In her mind, she would rather want to play instead. Pinang has no choice but forced to follow her mother, being on the bed and having hard time getting up. But before she even starts to cook, she asks her mother where is the cooking ladle. A minute later, and she came back asking where are the other cooking utensils. And not a bit after, she came back again asking for another utensil. Out of anger, Aling Rosa, weak and lying on the bed, unable to control her composure, shouted, "Pinang!" and told her to look using her eyes and not her mouth, and swearing she wished she could have as many eyes to help her find anything she is looking for. Pinang keeps herself quiet for the whole day and never bothered her mother again. By noon, her mother was feeling better and able to carry herself. She gets up looking for Pinang inside their house but can't find her. She went outside and still couldn't find Pinang, and then she found her slippers near a plant she never saw before. There are many eyes around it, or at least looks like eyes. And she remembers what she said to Pinang, that she wished she has more eyes for her to see things she's looking for. Aling Rosa was saddened that her words came true. She took care of the plant like it was her daughter and named it Pinang, in memory of her daughter. Years later, and the plants multiplied. Her neighbors started calling the plant Piña, and to this day, we call it Piña. So that's the legend of the pineapple, aka Piña. So, yeah. And here I'm almost done slicing out the ice. And after this, I'm going to add the salt all over. Just be generous with your salt. And after a minute or two, I would rinse it and pat dry and begin slicing it to big wedges. I'm just removing discarding the bad part of the pineapple. And yeah, ready to eat. If you think this video helped you some, like a little, please give it a thumbs up and please hit subscribe if you want me to continue doing this. It's free anyway. So thank you for watching, guys. Blessings.